Hello YouTube. I'm here to talk about the Order of Honor and the virtue of sharing. Everybody knows sharing. Sharing is the joint use of resources or space. Well, the main thing is reason that's so important in these days is for the fact that resources and space are limited. So that's why it's a virtue to share, because at some point your space and resources can run out and they can come into resources and space to share with you. Because to me, sharing it's a pretty important virtue, because I don't know how many times I'd be up at Waffle House or something chilling, and common thing is, cigarettes left out in the open is public property. Everybody shares cigarettes in case somebody got some, or whoever's got a pack out, or heck, the person we're sharing with could have cigarettes of their own. They're just out in the car, and we don't feel like going out to the car, so we'll give them one, or vice versa. You don't feel like going out to the car, so they'll give you one. Sharing, I would say, is a hard virtue for a lot of people to wrap their heads around, because most people don't want to share. They want it all to be theirs. Me, I understand I need my stuff and there's other stuff, but I share a good bit. And one thing with the orders we're going to share is probably have it set up to where we eat there pretty often. Say we like on our meetings, an hour after our meetings or gathering or something like that, we'll have something where everybody just brings food and shares food. Because, as far as sharing goes, you have potatoes, somebody else has meat, and somebody else has broccoli. I don't know. But all three of those together, each person together doesn't have a meal. It doesn't have something worth eating. But together, if they share each other's food, they each have a decent meal with variety. That's the whole thing of sharing. I know we share with neighbors a good bit. Freaking, you let me borrow your screwdriver, I'll let you borrow my lawnmower, you got a cup of sugar, that type deal. But yeah, sharing is one of the main things they supposed to be taught in school, but most people, they just don't, they lose it. They don't want to share, don't care. That's not what the order is going to be about. The order is for sharing, because like I was saying about the food, I could come to dinner, all I have is this one thing, but as long as I share it with others, I can get multiple things back myself. Because I'd rather eat 3 different things than just one thing, and hog it all for myself. But sharing is a virtue you gotta keep in mind. Not saying give your shit away. There's a difference in sharing and giving your shit away. You're sharing, with your friends and shit like that. It's not the same. If somebody comes up to you and asks for $100, don't share your money with them. That ain't the best thing you can do. For poor people is keep your money, because you ain't helping nobody if you're poor yourself. But if a friend, invites you over for dinner, you could bring something, share some food with them. Or a friend asks you for a cigarette or something, maybe you get a cigarette back from them later or whatever. But sharing ain't just giving your stuff away. It's sharing. It's not giving. I share this, you share something with me, or I split it with you. It's just one of those virtues that's important to remember, because sharing, especially when it comes to food. Food's one of the main things. Sharing with people, sharing your food with people creates strong social bonds, I guess you'd say, because they associate you with being able to get food. It's a survival thing. You can become closer friends sharing over food. But that's the virtue of sharing. Sharing is the joint use of resources or space, which is a virtue. It's important to live by. Thank you YouTube for viewing. I appreciate all of my fans and subscribers I have so far. I really appreciate everybody that's helped support the channel and is helping support the Order of Honor. Thank you. I hope to have more videos